Doorbell cameras are watching, and they don't lie.
Did you know that porch pirates in the USA swipe around $8 billion worth of goods every year? Let's take a peek into their world, where some are sneaky geniuses, others are just plain dumb, and some get a front row seat to karma in action. So, without making you wait anymore, let's dive in. Number 1. Lose your job.
Doorbell cameras are watching, and they don't lie.
We've seen porch pirates posing as DoorDash drivers, but sometimes the real DoorDash drivers get a little too greedy. This guy was in an apartment lobby delivering sushi, but on his way out, he couldn't resist swiping a package from in front of another door. Too bad for him, the doorbell camera was rolling, and with all the info on him, it didn't take long for DoorDash to fire him. If only he could have resisted the urge to take what wasn't his, he'd still have his job. Number 2. Mission Impossible. Now here's a porch pirate with moves so sneaky, he might have given the homeowner such a good laugh they almost forgot a package was stolen. This guy sticks his back to the wall, creeping forward like he's in a spy movie, trying to dodge the doorbell camera. But oops, the package is on the other side. So he ducks and weaves again, thinking he's outsmarting the camera, grabs the package, stuffs it in his jacket, and makes a break for it, like no one saw a thing. Number 3. Horsehead. This homeowner had a genius idea to scare the living daylights out of porch pirates. So, when this thief picks up the bait package, out pops a horse head hidden under a trash bag. No, it's not a real horse, just a mask. But imagine seeing that in the dark. That dude probably had nightmares for a week. Number 4. Genius Crook. This guy with a walking stick. Not some frail old man, but a young dude, fully capable of strolling around without help. He's eyeing packages that are just out of reach, and sure, the cane was clever, but it wasn't cutting it. But does that stop him? Nope. He steps up his porch pirating game and hits a different house, this time armed with a grappling hook. He manages to reel in the package and wiggles it through the grill door, completing his low-budget heist. Maybe if he put this much effort into something legit, he wouldn't be out here swiping boxes. Number 5. Confused. Pirate. This porch pirate cruises over the grass, eyeing the package just sitting there, all vulnerable on the porch. He can't resist, so he comes back. First, he gives it a shake to see if it's worth the trouble, but when it doesn't feel promising, he tosses it back. But wait, second thoughts. He already touched it, might as well take it. I don't think he was worried about fingerprints. He probably just didn't want to go home empty-handed. Number 6. Unique mask. Getting busted by the cops because a doorbell cam ratted you out? That's for amateurs. This porch pirate had a unique trick up his sleeve. He hopped a fence with his face buried under a t-shirt like some low-budget ninja. Clearly, this guy's mastered the art of running with zero visibility. So there he is, in broad daylight, showing off his less than impressive abs. And just like that, he snatches the package and vaults back over the fence like it's an Olympic sport. Number 7. Dirty diapers. Empty streets, a package sitting on the doorstep. Anyone with half a brain would realize that's a red flag. What homeowner leaves a package out overnight? But porch pirates aren't exactly known for their smarts. So, this woman falls for the bait and grabs the package, only to discover it's full of dirty diapers. Not exactly the treasure she was hoping for. Furious, she comes back and dumps the diapers right in front of the house. Sure, the owners had to clean up a bit, but you know they were satisfied watching that reaction unfold. Number 8. Peppa Returns. A French bulldog is having the time of his life on the front porch when a woman decides to walk up, pretend to be his buddy, and just take him. The owner senses something's up, checks outside, and realizes they're stealing her dog. She calls the cops, but guess what? 40 minutes later, her dog Peppa comes trotting back home. Maybe Peppa gave them a hard time, or they ditched him with the cops on their tail. Either way, the important thing is he found his way back. Number 9. Mom voice. Two guys who already look like pirates show up at this house to swipe some big packages. But these weren't just grab and go, they were heavy-duty home gym equipment. One of them manages to haul a box down the stairs, but just as the other guy is struggling with his load, a woman steps out of the house. The guy on the porch bails, but the one still walking away. Mom's firm voice stops him in his tracks, and they even end up bringing the package back to the stairs. Number 10. Not your job. Now we have an Amazon delivery driver who thought his job was just to take a photo of the package at the address and then claim it for himself. These drivers, trying to cash in on the rise of porch piracy, are just asking for trouble. With doorbell cameras popping up at every other house, pulling this stunt is a surefire way to lose your day job and maybe end up stealing for a living. Number 11. Young pirates. These kids have a seriously messed up idea of fun. An Amazon truck pulls up to an apartment complex, and a group of them start gathering, eyeing the scene like they're planning a heist. As soon as the driver leaves the truck unattended, they spring into action, grabbing packages like they're looting a battlefield and scattering in all directions. Some of them even meet up behind an apartment to check out their haul. If someone doesn't straighten these kids out soon, they're gonna be real trouble. Number 12. Loose pants. When this homeowner couldn't find their package, they checked the doorbell camera and got a glimpse of Porch Pirate's Valley of Despair. Too bad that won't help ID him, but seriously running back while yanking up his shorts? This guy needs to invest in a belt if he's planning on more adventures. Number 13. Square up. Imagine getting a delivery notification, stepping out right away, and finding nothing, or maybe two thieves duking it out over your package. This one was a phone, and the pirates were already parked, like they knew exactly what they were after. When one guy missed out, he tried to use a flower pot as a weapon, but the other dude was armed with more than just the package, so the first guy had to walk away empty-handed. Someone's tipping these guys off. Number 14. Run, Forrest, run. This porch pirate thought he was in for an easy score, but as soon as he touched the package, a blaring alarm went off, sending him sprinting back to his car like the house was about to blow up. Too bad there wasn't enough snow to send him slipping flat on his face, but I bet that alarm sent his heart rate through the roof, and at that age, he should be grateful for not getting a heart attack. Number 15. Keep counting. Now look at these lowlifes, driving a nice car, but still resorting to petty theft. And this woman, she wasn't there for just one or two packages. She was taking the whole porch haul. After 3 trips from the car to the porch, she's got 4 packages loaded up, and the getaway driver's ready to hit the gas and peel out of there. Watching this must have ticked off the homeowner. Number 16. Pre-Porch Pirate. Here we go with another Apple product, but this one didn't even make it to the porch. As the delivery drivers walks up to the door, the thief is already right there with her. Just as she lowers the package, the guy yanks it out of her hand and bolts back to his fancy car. The poor delivery driver was stunned, and the kind-hearted owner, who also took a big loss, ended up comforting her after the whole Porch Pirate fiasco. Number 17. Run over. This porch pirate messed up big time by stealing from this house and then made an even bigger mistake by peeking into the backyard the next day. When the owner spotted him, he jumped in his car and started chasing the guy. The thief ended up on the hood with his bike all banged up. And once he was in custody, people quickly recognized him as a repeat offender. Number 18. Stolen car. This woman shared her story with the news about her stolen package, which happened to be a bowling bag. Turns out, the car the thieves used was stolen from a Kia showroom, and when one of the employees saw the news report, they realized the package found in the retrieved stolen car was hers. They didn't catch the thieves yet, but at least she got her stolen items back. Small victories, right? Number 19. Unneighborly. Good neighbors can make a world of difference, and sometimes they can even help stop porch piracy. But not this neighbor. She was caught on doorbell cam, swiping a Christmas wreath from one doorstep and a doormat from another. The irony: these are things you put out in front of your apartment. So if she used them, wouldn't she have snitched on herself anyway? Number 20. Camera gone. Doorbell cameras have caught countless porch pirates in the act, but this one captured something a little different. Instead of just swiping a package, the thief took the whole camera and ran off with it. Talk about going out with a bang. The camera's last act was getting stolen by the very crooks it was meant to catch. Number 21. Watchful neighbor. Don't get so caught up worrying about packages on your porch that you forget these thieves are opportunists. An open garage is like a free-for-all, just like for this lady who casually strolls in and walks out with a new weed whacker. But before she can stash it in her car, a sharp-eyed neighbor confronts her. She tries to claim it was left out for her to pick up, but when the neighbor doesn't buy it, she just drives off empty-handed. Number 22. Drop the package. This porch pirate was quick to grab the package, but the homeowner was quicker. Just as he snatched it, she warned him to drop it.
Drop my package!
Or she'd step out and let some bullets fly. He wasn't about to test his running speed against bullets, so he dropped the package back on the porch and got an earful on his way out. Number 23. Army veteran. This thief isn't some broke hobo looking to make quick cash. She's an Army veteran living in a $500,000 mansion. The video shows her brazenly swiping a package without even bothering to hide her face. And it turns out this was just one of many package thefts during her 2-day spree. Her excuse for stealing dozens of packages? PTSD and insanity. Let's hope he gets the help he needs and the victims get their packages back. Number 24. Flag thief. Putting up a pirate flag on your porch? Nice touch, but don't count on it keeping your stuff safe. If it attracts another pirate, guess what? They're gonna steal it. But hey, real pirates had codes, and maybe this guy violated one because he got hit with instant karma. As he starts to run off with the flag, he loses his footing and takes a pretty hard tumble onto the road. Maybe that's the price you pay for stealing a pirate flag. Number 25. Furry Pirate. Porch pirates come in all shapes and sizes, and apparently species too. Check out this black bear, casually stealing a package from the porch. But he doesn't just run off. Instead, he decides to investigate. Turns out, the box had some candle-making fragrances inside, probably what attracted him. Unfortunately for this furry pirate, the taste wasn't as appealing as the smell. When the homeowner tells the bear to stop munching on their package, he just gives the camera a side eye and walks off.
Hey, stop eating our package.
Taking the package with him so he doesn't have to hear other people telling him what to do. 21. iPhone. A FedEx driver drops off a brand new iPhone, and just minutes later, a blue BMW rolls up. Out steps the thief, who casually strolls up, grabs the package, and walks back to the car like it's hers. When the cops ID the suspect, it turns out she had a history. Just a few months before, she was shipping a package when 21 iPhones fell out, all stolen. So now the question is, did she have a sixth sense for iPhones? Or was someone tipping her off? Number 27. Need gloves. This guy didn't want to get caught with a package on his way out, so he came up with a clever, if not downright gross, idea. He shoves the package down his shorts, but when the homeowner starts speaking to him through the doorbell camera, he quickly changes his mind and tosses it into the front yard.
Hey, you can put it down, dude.
Well, whoever picks that up is going to need gloves. Number 28. Fake DoorDash. With porch piracy on the rise, neighbors have started looking out for each other, getting suspicious when unfamiliar faces show up. So, this thief decided to go undercover, posing as a DoorDash delivery person. With the bag in hand, she makes sure the coast is clear before carefully swiping the package. Her smooth moves show she has done this a lot, and with the loot stashed in the DoorDash bag, she walks back to the car, where the getaway driver is ready. Number 29. Litterbug. Porch pirates are bad enough, but you know what's worse. A porch pirate who's also a litterbug. This woman successfully, after succeeding in her package heist, stops to shove the valuables into her tote bags like she just finished a shopping spree. But instead of disposing of the empty box properly, she just leaves it behind, not even bothering to clean up after herself. Number 30. Electric scooter. Disguised as a food delivery guy, this guy's casing the joint, hunting for something worth stealing. He spots a $4,000 electric scooter and locks onto it. But he's not just gonna ride off with it. Oh no. He throws on a hoodie, thinking he's incognito, but forgets he's still wearing the same jeans and backpack. And to top it off, he leaves his face completely exposed. He sits on the scooter, maybe hoping it'll just magically whisk him away, but then realizes he has to actually maneuver it out of there. He tries to turn it around, but it's too heavy, so he awkwardly backs it off the porch and rides away with his expensive prize. Number 31. Posters. This guy ordered an ice cube tray and some coffee flavors, but he never got them because a lady decided to swipe the package from his doorstep. But he's not the type to just whine and move on. He took some screenshots from the video, printed a bunch of wanted posters, and plastered them all over the neighborhood. Imagine being this Karen, constantly reminded of your crime every time you step outside. Number 32. Wave. This porch pirate is way too young to be in the game, but it looks like she might have been sent by the adults she was with. The wild part? It's not just her age, it's that most porch pirates try their best to dodge the cameras, but this little girl, she decides to look straight into the lens, give a wave to the homeowners, and then bolt with the package. Bold move, kiddo. Number 33. Unintentional Pirate. This next clip isn't your usual porch pirate scene. It's a trash truck that accidentally makes off with something it shouldn't have. The trash can slips through the grapple, and the drivers aren't exactly paid to dig it out once it's in the truck. So, it's just another piece of garbage now, and the homeowners gotta get a new can. Number 35. More than the job. An Amazon driver spots a package he just delivered being stolen, and he just had enough of these cheap people. He chases one of the thieves down, cornering him in a backyard, and demands the package back, clearly not in the mood for games. The crook tells them his partner managed to escape with the loot, but knowing he might be in for a whooping, the trapped pirate spills her name and address. This driver is committed when it comes to the packages getting to the actual owners. Number 36. Mom said, no. In his mini toy car, this little kid was cruising around the neighborhood when he spotted a package. He made a U-turn, hopped out of his ride, and went straight for the goods. At first, it was a bit heavy, but he managed to lug it to the back of his mini truck, where it fit perfectly. Off, he drove a flawless little heist until a few minutes later when he came back. Turns out, a good scolding from Mum set him straight. And I love how she made him return it all by himself, just like he stole it. Now that's some solid parenting. Number 37. Bait package. This porch pirate thought she was slick, hiding her face with a bag while swiping a package from the front porch, but the homeowners were onto her and figured she'd strike again. So they set up the perfect scare. Sure enough, a month later, she returns, this time with a mask on. But as she walks off with the package, a string attached to it drags along a bunch of noisy cans, creating a ruckus that spooks her so badly that she drops the bait package and bolts, never to return. Number 38. Trusty Glock. In the dead of night, a thief sneaks up to a porch, eyeing a little girl's bicycle. He's quiet and quick until the first step of the porch goes bang. For a moment, it looks like he's gotten away, but then the homeowner steps out, gun in hand, and retrieves the bike. We can't see the thief's face, but you can bet his life flashed before his eyes when he saw a big man with a firearm coming after him. Number 39. Very sneaky. A man casually walking up the stairs isn't a resident. He's just there to scout the lobby for packages to swipe. He spots one, but is also well aware of the doorbell camera. So he decided to take the package, making us play Where's Wally? But then, like a bad movie villain, he comes back into view with his face covered by a bandana, thinking no one would recognize him. Number 40. Groundhog Day. Inflation's hitting everyone hard, even the animal kingdom. Here's a groundhog getting in on the porch piracy action. It finds a package on the front deck, grabs it, and gives it a good shake, like it's trying to figure out what weird human thing is inside. And while groundhogs aren't exactly known for their speed, this one is smart enough to make sure the coast is clear before hauling the package back to its burrow to check out its loot.
Doorbell cameras are watching, and they don't lie.
Well, that wraps up our journey into the world of land-based pirates. Which clip did you find the funniest? Or have you been a victim of porch pirates yourself? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon so you are notified each time we post a video just for you. Thank you for watching.